Hello everyone. Welcome into today's live stream session. Of course, I am your host, Melody Unique. You can also call me Mystique Awakening. I am an energy healer and a spiritual mentor. And in today's healing session, we are doing collective healing for wealth, prosperity, and luck. Especially since we have just come off the tails of the 888 Lionsgate portal. August is often referred to as a month full of abundance. So that's exactly why we are focused in on this intention today. I'm so happy that all of you are here, taking some time for you, taking some time to connect back to your inner being, come back home to yourself, and align to wealth, prosperity, and luck. For those of you who wish to experience this Reiki healing session even more potently within your being, make sure that you are consenting out loud in your head or even in the chat, and share some love with me back by liking this live stream, sharing it with someone who needs a little bit more wealth, prosperity, and luck in their life, and giving me a follow if you're not already, so we can continue a little bit more wealth, prosperity, and luck in their life, and giving me a follow if you're not already, so we can continue information. Remember to breathe in deep, in through the nose, deep down to the belly, and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, deep down to the belly, and out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, deep down to the belly, and out through the mouth. Very good. Who is excited for today's session? Who's been thinking about wealth or prosperity or luck lately? Let me know in the chat as I raise the volume to the music so I can hear it a little bit better. If that has been you, let me know. Let me know. What has been your biggest setback, you think, for wealth, prosperity, and luck? What is going on in your life that this is such a huge factor for you? No matter the factor, no matter the setback, no matter the challenge, it all comes down to the same solution. And that solution is to look inwards into your inner reality and understand that that is a direct reflection of your external reality as well. So if you're experiencing something in your reality in a very physical way that does not align to what your desires are, chances are you have some sort of imbalance happening internally with your energy. And all you have to do is focus in on that energy within you, locate any blockages that you may have, trapped energy, negative impacts of past trauma, and understand where they are to then begin the healing process. In order for you to balance your energy, it does take you having an awareness of what's going on internally in the first place, and then from there you can use simple techniques and mindset shifts to allow you to release that stagnant energy, release the blockages, release the negative impacts of trauma. And from there we can begin infusing all of the energy that we want. And so in this case, we could infuse that abundant energy. We can infuse luck into our being, infuse prosperity into our being, and infuse wealth into our being, all by aligning into it. Taking in a deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. Today we are using the energy of Reiki, which is the energy of spirit, to help you do this process, to help you release those blockages, to help you heal that trauma. Even if you can't remember or pinpoint what that trauma actually is, or what that belief system actually is in your mind that is preventing you from manifesting the wealth, prosperity, and the luck that you seek, that is okay. That is okay. This Reiki energy will help find it for you, even if you are not aware of it. Who is feeling the energy so far? Let me know. Making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Your spine is straight from root to crown. You're taking your shoulders, rolling them up, back, and down so that they're laying nicely in their sockets. Unclenching your jaw by separating your teeth, placing your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Relaxing all of the muscles of the face, all of the muscles of the body, all the way down to the fingertips and the toes. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now I understand that it can sometimes be challenging to hear all these manifestation gurus talk about abundance, talk about how much they've been able to manifest, talk about how lucky they are, talk about how much wealth they're able to bring in, and then you're on the other side of the screen sitting here feeling like, well, why can't I do that? Like, what is the secret code that they have? What is it about them? Oh, maybe they have rich parents already, or maybe they just have a really good paying job because they were able to afford school. Whatever it is, I want you to minimize those thoughts in your mind. And whenever you see someone talk about manifesting abundance, manifesting wealth, I want you to say, rock on. If you can do it, I can do it, right? Let's not try to come up with all of these reasons why it's easier for another person to manifest abundance and allow yourself to see that, okay, if this person did it, they're no different than me. I can do it too. We all come here with the same energy centers. We all come here with the same ability to manifest. So it's really about you being able to tap into that subtle power that you have and use it, right? So there is a program that I have called Beyond Balance. Many of you have heard of this before. And this program of mine is something that I've used to help me with abundance. But back when I was experiencing homelessness for about 2 months, and I was dead broke as a joke. I wasn't even able to rub 2 nickels together, is what I'm trying to talk about. When I was at that time in my life, it was very frustrating for me to look around the internet and try and find a solution to my lack mindset, especially when all of the courses and the programs were so much money. It's like, how am I supposed to manifest abundance and learn how to do this if all of the courses that teach you are priced so high? And it felt like an impossible challenge. And so as I continue to create my business, I'm always creating pathways for those of you who need a little bit more support in any sort of area. And so with that being said, I have condensed my Beyond Balance program. It is a 4-week program, 30 days in full if you're doing it every single day. But I condensed this program into a bite-sized version for those of you who are looking to heal your energy, really take healing into your own hands, understand how your energy centers work and how they relate to the manifestation process so that you can manifest the abundance that you seek and also find inner peace and maintain that inner peace. So this bite-sized version is something that I've been introducing all day today. And it's only $27. So it's a very easy in, if you will, to manifestation, to energy healing, to understanding that subtle power that you have within you. For any of you who have been in a state of lack, looking and searching for a solution to abundance. So with that being said, you can direct message me after the session, or you can find it by yourself at the top of my page. But I offer that to you to really just get your feedback. At the end of the day, I want you to succeed. I want you to be able to manifest anything that your heart desires, and I want you to do so in a way that you're feeling extremely confident. So me being able to condense my program in this way to offer it to more people and have a larger reach is all about me helping you and then you helping me help others to understand, hey, did this bite-sized version really work out for you? What were you able to manifest during our time together in this mini course? I would love to hear your feedback, love to know your notes, and love to offer you more ways to abundance, to manifest. So that is something that I have for you guys just in case you were on the search for that, because I know how it is. I too was someone who dealt with a lot of financial lack and struggles in my life, and the reason why I show up on these live streams, the reason why I teach what I teach is because I have found my way out of that lack mindset. Now, here's the tricky thing about lack. It is always going to show up in some way, shape, or form. It's not that we can eliminate lack altogether, but our relationship with it and our relationship with abundance can change for the better over time. And so it's always been my mission to take what I know that has worked for me, help other people use the same techniques, tips, practices, and skills, and then really make a bigger impact in this world altogether. So that is something that is available to you for whoever feels that you need it. Beautiful. We do have a couple signups for mini Reiki sessions, so let's go ahead and dive into those because I don't want to have you guys waiting for too long. So let's see who is here. If this is your first time in one of my live streams, or if this is your first time experiencing Reiki, can I get a magic wand emoji in the chat if this is your first time to me or first time to Reiki? I would love to know who is new here. Give you guys a little shout out. Lindy, Juniper, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. User 7910, hello. Campbell, Levis, hello. RJC, we call it a night. Camille, CJ. Thick, Juicy Savage. Love to see you guys here. Thank you for coming on to this live stream. You will not regret it. This is the safest space in the internet for energy healing, manifestation, and spiritual mentorship. Again, my name is Melody Unique. I also go by Mystique Awakening. I've been doing this for over 4 years now, and it's my tried and true passion. This is something that I love. Healing energy just oozes out of me. I just talk about it all day long, and I love to come on here and share my insights with you so that we can make this world a bit more peaceful, a bit more happier, and a lot more abundant. So with that being said, we often combine these live streams with collective Reiki healing and mini Reiki sessions, which means that if you're interested in getting a one-on-one mini session with me right here, right now in the live stream, you are able to. All you have to do is go to the link in my bio, scroll down till you see mini Reiki session, and let me know what your area of concern or your manifestation is. I will then tap into your energy, uncover the blockages that are holding on to a lot of stagnant energy in your body, the chakras that are holding on to this stagnant energy, creating blockages, preventing you from manifesting or preventing you from finding some sort of peace. And then we begin the healing process. Although we do have a limited time together, those who have gotten mini Reiki sessions from me before know exactly how potent even a mini Reiki session can be. So I do encourage you to sign up if you haven't already. It'll be a great introduction to me, or it'll be a great way for you to maintain the healing energy that you've been working on behind the scenes outside of this live stream. So without further ado, let me go ahead and log in here, see what we got going on. Beautiful, beautiful. Oops, wrong one. Okay, Marcy, hello Marcy, it's good to see you again, glad that you're here. So right now your manifestation or area of concern is to remove any naysayers and doubts of internship guarantee. Okay, so have there been people in your atmosphere, have there been people in your world who have been kind of chatting in your ear, whispering in your ear some limiting beliefs? Where are these limiting beliefs coming from? I would love to hear how these doubts are coming through to you in your mind about this internship. So if you want to go ahead and write me back and let me know what's going on, that will help me. You said, yes, someone I trust so much who keeps saying it won't happen. So is this someone that is just in your life that you know and love, or is this someone who is specifically in the internship that you want to be in? Who is this person in relation to you, or what it is that you desire to do? I'll wait for your response to come through. Someone I respected, I've met in real life, who was guiding me. Okay, so some sort of like mentor connection. So it's interesting when that happens. life is so funny in the way that it teaches us, the way that it conditions us, the way that it helps us navigate and have discernment, and in the ways that it teaches us and shows us how to be more resilient. And so if you have specific desires, I don't care who it is in your life that is telling you you cannot achieve them, those desires are not going to be any less real to you and any less the truth. Right? So if your heart desires something, know that that is meant for you. However, often when we're having these desires that we're looking to manifest, it comes with some sort of sacrifice. It comes with some sort of lesson. It comes with some sort of challenge. And in order for us to receive that manifestation, to show the universe, yes, I am fully committed in experiencing this and having this be a part of my reality, we must overcome that challenge or that hurdle or what have you, the redirect, whatever it is. So right now, energy protection is going to be the biggest factor. So I know that you are already in the full-on 30-day Beyond Balance program, which is amazing. I suggest that you continue on with it and finish that very last bit because I can see your progress in it. So finish up that very last bit. And I feel like that's going to help you a lot because we go over reprogramming those subconscious beliefs. We go over how you can use spirit to help you navigate times just like this. So we are going to use the Reiki to help protect you, but understand that you can call upon your own spirit guides, your own higher self, and with the elements also combined, use that to protect your energy. So no matter what other people are saying around you, no matter what your external reality is showing you, no matter what kind of chaos is that you're being enveloped by or distracted by, you can stay resilient and you can stay strong in the vibration, right? In the vibration that you know to be true for you. So that's what I have to say just right off the bat. Now let's go ahead and tap into your energy and see what's going on here. I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I honestly feel for the most part your root and your sacral are pretty okay. They're in balance. With the solar plexus, I feel like it's very like hit or miss. I feel like some days it changes to having a better flow of energy, and then sometimes it changes to having a lot less energy. So right now I do feel like it's in an underactive space, but I feel like it fluctuates so much for you. So really tuning into your self-value, your self-worth, really tuning into your confidence, your joy, what lights you on fire, what makes you feel liberated and free and happy. Those are going to be the energies that you need to infuse a lot more. I always say that when it comes to healing, it's not just about releasing, it's about infusion as well. So remember that and allow yourself to say, okay, these are the words that make me feel joyous. These are the things that make me feel confident. These are the activities that allow me to understand my self-worth. And the more that you're infusing those into your day-to-day, the more that you're going to have evidence and proof of that self-worth being cultivated within you. And that will start to seep into every single area of your life. So with that being said, allow yourself to understand what that process looks like for you and start infusing that every single day alongside protecting your energy. For the heart space, that's actually feeling a bit blocked at this time. And so not to say that your desires are not coming through, not to say that your intuition's not coming through, because I do feel that it is. I honestly feel you being disheartened, and it's like you've recently created some sort of heart wall, and I've tapped into your energy many times. You're a repeat client of mine, and I've never felt this energy in your heart space before. So I feel like what has happened is that once those naysayers were around you, there was an insecurity within you that naysayer reflected. And then since that insecurity got brought up, your emotions started to do its thing, which is give you messages, try to release, and something happened where you said, I have to protect. So you consciously contracted your heart space in a sense to create these heart walls to protect yourself. But if you were to just allow spirit to help protect you, if you were just to allow yourself to understand that that insecurity can be healed instead of needing a sort of wall or barrier in between to feel protected, then we wouldn't have to have this pattern. And I feel like this may be a pattern that you have been used to doing sometime in your life beforehand, but at least in our work together, that wasn't prevalent. Now it's prevalent, and how quickly it happened, and with, you know, because I'm not sure if it's just one person, but if it was just that one person, the universe was reflecting back to you an insecurity. And instead of you saying, let me take this insecurity and learn how I can rule with it, let me look at this insecurity and actually decide for myself if this is a true flaw or not, instead of taking that insecurity and turning it into a portion of your confidence, we decided to protect. Now that is normal, okay? So there's no judging that's going on here. However, we know exactly what happens when we try to have these heart walls or close off certain energy centers. It just leads to more of the same, and it really leads to you manifesting the exact same situation in a different suit. So we can do some inner child healing here as well, where you are considering, when was the first time someone really pressed the button on this insecurity? When was this insecurity created in my life? And what can I do to soothe this version of me who's still suffering in this insecurity? And when you can pinpoint it like that, the whole entire game changes for you. And I feel like that's exactly what your higher self really is looking for you to become aware of at this time. So take that into note, okay? Still going in here, I would say though, for the most part, your higher self is telling me to focus on the heart and the solar plexus. Throat space is actually feeling okay and pretty balanced. Third eye, teensy bit underactive, nothing too crazy to worry about there. I think that self-perception and the self-value thing are very much so linked together. And so I feel like you're having a moment in an instance where you're like, well, what if I cannot do this? What if this does not work out? What if I'm not good enough? What if these people do not like me? And it's like, why would you train yourself to think that way instead of training yourself to think, what if it does happen? What if I'm actually, you know, way better at this than I thought? What if my personality clicks with every single person who is in this mentorship? What if this person who is supposed to be my mentor and my guide is not completely accurate in every perception that they have of me? What if this one mentor or guide is projecting onto me a certain narrative? But what if this mentor or guide was actually a part of the contract of my life to help me understand and heal this one specific insecurity? So I may not hold resentments or judgments to this person, but maybe I can accept exactly what it was that they needed to do in my life to have me feel the way that I feel, so I can become aware of something that was hidden within myself. Okay? Moving on to the crown. Crown, I would say, is a bit underactive as well. So we'll work on the big three that I'm sensing: solar plexus, heart space, and crown. You said, it's also a side quest and a love interest I blocked on top of the naysayer drama. Okay, got you. So that's the thing about when you're building these heart walls, right? When you build heart walls, you're not just preventing one thing from coming in, you're preventing all things from coming in, and you're also preventing all things from coming out as well. That wall is not necessarily a little doggy door where it can filter certain things in and out. That wall is a fortress that won't let anything in or out. So remember, whenever I'm emotionally hurt and the emotions are a little bit too strong, I can chip away at it little by little. I don't have to have a full-on breakdown, meltdown right here, right now, unless that's what my body needs of me. But I can chip away at this little by little, and I can restore the confidence that I lost somewhere along the way that now people are pointing out to me. Now people are saying, hey, there's this one thing about you that I see. And really at the same time, you have to be able to use your own discernment too. You have to be able to say, I'm not going to take that from you because that's not what I believe about myself. So no one knows you better than you know you. So remember that simple fact, okay? Because you believing other people's opinions about you above your own is just giving yourself evidence that you don't trust yourself. So really, really dive into the self-trust that you know that you have by using that discernment and really saying, oh, this one person said something about me and they're supposed to know me pretty well, so it must be true. Maybe not, right? Maybe they're just pinpointing something that is going on within them and they're using me to project it. Or if it is something that I believe to be true about myself, why do I believe this to be true about myself? And then work on it from there. So Marcy, continue to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Mercy, I'm going to have you take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, place them on your heart space. You're going to work with me here. We're going to lower that shield. We're going to lower that blockade that we have created so that we can allow ourselves to step fully into our own truth, love ourselves unconditionally, expand our magnetism towards our desires, and feel free of others' projections. Breathing in and out 3 times. Keep your hands at your heart space for as long as you feel comfortable. All right, Marcy, take in 3 more deep breaths for me in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Good, Marcy. So Marcy, you pretty much know what to do from this point on. I'm gonna go ahead and close you out. Remember to get back into the Beyond Balance program when you can. Finish it all the way through. That program does not work unless you finish it all the way through, so make sure that you're doing so. And if there's any hiccups that you have along the way, feel free to, obviously you always join my live streams, but if I'm not on live, feel free to send me a direct message. Feel free to email me about something, and we can kind of course correct and make sure that you are back in alignment with your inner being. Do I have anything else for you? Honestly, no. I'm trying to see if there's any other spirit messages, but there are not. If there are more that come up, I'll definitely let you know. With that being said, we do have a couple questions here. And then a long time ago, back in the beginning of this live stream, I saw William. So William, if you're still here, hello. Not ignoring you. I just, get into my zone. Release to restoration. How long did it take you for you to start working with your own clients? Not long at all. Not long at all. Once I knew that this was my mission and my purpose, as long as I had a concrete structure of information and a system that I knew worked, I went and projected that into the universe and was like, this is me, hello, do you need healing? And was maybe not the best marketer about it, but hey, I really just took two sticks and rubbed them together and started to do this. So one of my very first sessions was just a chakra balancing session, but since I was not attuned to any sort of healing modality yet, I actually just taught others what I did to balance my own energy centers. So you can use your own energy to heal, and that's exactly what I was teaching others, as well as doing psychic readings for them and intuitive readings for them. So release to restoration, if you are kind of, an intuitive as well, or if you're someone who is starting your business and you're getting imposter syndrome, or you don't really know exactly how to move your business to the next level, or you're feeling some sort of, insecurity with working with your clients, I actually encourage you to send me a direct message. We can talk more about it, see what's going on. But I do have a very special masterclass that's happening. It's so close. It's going to be literally in 8 days. So next Saturday, August 17th, I have an online masterclass that goes over all of the energetic shifts that you can do in order for you to boost your income, expand your influence and impact within your own world and your relationships, and also have fulfillment both personally and professionally. And that is called Authenticity Unleashed. This masterclass is for anyone who is an entrepreneur, a business owner, or even if you're just a high achiever with many passion projects. This is going to be the masterclass that you want to attend. And so I do have that available through the link in my bio. I highly suggest anyone who relates to what we were just talking about to go ahead and make sure that you are attending that masterclass, because there's so much juicy information. There's information in there that I have not yet shared with the online space, so it's going to be a very special treat for those of you who do attend. I'm so thrilled. This is a masterclass that is way different than the masterclasses that I've done in the past, and so I really hope that you join me there, because I'm so excited for it, and I know that you're going to get so much beautiful information. Let me go ahead and read some more. I just got certified in the 2nd degree of Reiki, but I don't know where to start or what to do. Okay, well, first and foremost, your mentor should have been able to give you some following steps to help you get more clients, or to help you understand, what to do with your 2nd degree of Reiki. And so I'm not sure if you're still in contact with your mentor, but I would definitely suggest, hey, what are some following things that we can help you with? And if you don't feel connected to them in that way, or for whatever reason you got trained online and it was very a non-connected kind of experience for you, then definitely come into my world. I'll take care of you. I will make sure that you know exactly what steps to take depending on what your desires are, what your passions are, and exactly what your goals are that you have. Yaida, if we don't already have a business, is the masterclass still helpful? Absolutely, Yaida. That's a very good point to bring up. The only reason I market it to entrepreneurs, business owners, and people who consider themselves to be high achievers or have a lot of passion projects is because I notice very often there is a miscommunication or a misconception rather, that in order for you to be highly successful in some sort of area of your life, it just takes a lot of action and hard work and effort and strategy. But in reality, that's only 20% of it, and 80% of it is energetics. And so that's why I teach on the energetics behind manifestation, the energetics behind you being able to balance what's going on internally so that you can reconnect back to your inner being, step into your full authenticity, and then take inspired action from there. So that's exactly what this masterclass is about. So even if it's just making your ears perk up or it's making your heart kind of palpitate, this is for you. Every single masterclass or offering that I have, not only is it just the information, but I always infuse so much Reiki energy and energy of my own to magnetize certain people who could find my resources helpful. So if you're feeling inclined or just curious to one of my offers or to step into a masterclass, I highly suggest that you take that, because that is inspired action. That is when your heart is letting you know, hey, I'm getting excited over something, and you feeling slightly more excited about something is your intuition's way of telling you, navigate that way, it makes you feel excited, navigate that way, it makes you feel happy, navigate that way, it's making you feel creative or inspired. And so really, for anyone who feels inclined to join the Authenticity Unleashed Masterclass, it is an open welcome for you. I just noticed that it benefits a lot more of those entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs, and high achievers. Okay, beautiful. Let me go ahead and see who we have next, because I do believe there was someone here. With that being said, does anyone relate to Marcy's energy healing? We did a lot for doubt. We did a lot for the naysayers around her. We did a lot for heart chakra blockages. So if anyone has related to that, I would like to know, or if there was something that really stuck out to you in terms of the mentorship and the guidance that I was giving her, that you're like, oh, I'm going to coin that, I'm going to use that, implement it in my life. Let me know what that was, because I love to hear that feedback from you guys and know what really clicked and what really stuck. Okay, next we have Celia. Celia, love to see you here. So today, your manifestation is just to release what no longer serves you. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water real quick. So Celia, I'm gonna have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. First and foremost, I'm seeing the heart space. So let me see what's going on here. Fear. Fear's in the heart space. That's limiting you a lot. It's limiting you from feeling free. I feel that you've been dreaming a lot about freedom, whether that is just in the form of you wanting to travel, you wanting to move, you wanting to experience new things, you feeling that you're stuck in the same mundane wheel of life over and over and over again, and you're like, I'm tired of the same merry-go-round, get me off, I want something different. I just see a lot of freedom wanting to be realized and experienced by you, but I see that the fear is holding you back. And this specific fear, you're giving me a lot of information about you. This specific fear is directly tied to some sort of aspect of your teenage years. I'm not sure if you got into some sort of relationship in like a very young age in your teenage years, like 14, 15, 16, something like that, where you were with a partner who really always wanted you to be at home or be with them. They didn't really like when you went out or with your friends. They didn't like you always hanging around family, or maybe try to separate you from family, even in a very like subconscious and non-overt kind of way, or something like that. But I am sensing from your teenage years, you're like, yes, at 15, I was already around his friends and his family. There you go. Bingo. So there was something that was happening there. There was something that was manifested there that conditioned you to believe that that's how life has to be. And I almost wonder, are you in a relationship right now? Not to say that this person is doing this to you, but I almost feel that every relationship you may have had after that, you kind of walked into that same situation. And although that first person maybe intentionally or subconsciously did that to you, I don't believe that every single other person necessarily had. You said I'm not, but there's a man around me that has that vibe. Okay, so be cautious of that, be aware of that. You know what it feels like, and so you know to kind of maybe do the opposite of that, or at least if you do plan on entertaining this person, make it very clear that you're someone who loves to go after your own aspirations, loves to go like do your own thing, loves to be curious, loves to be creative, loves to just follow your own path, no matter who is or is not coming along the ride with you. Because that is something that I'm hearing needs to be shed, because it's actually impacting and influencing so many other areas of your life that if you don't see it, it will often just be repeated and repeated and repeated. So that is in the heart space, so much in the heart space. We're going to make sure that we are recalibrating that for you as much as possible so that you can really get in tune with your own inner being, more frequently, because that's the thing about healing, right? That's the thing about really a lot of different services. Like therapists need their own therapists, and like dentists need their own dentists, massage therapists need their own massage therapists, and sometimes healers need their own healers, so that we can see the things that you don't see because you're just in the thick of it. I am someone who I love to energy heal the world and the masses, yet I still go every single week to my shamanic apprenticeship and go through those healings and those cleansing as well, because I know that there are certain aspects within me that I may be blind to. And so for you, it seems like right now you're being put on a path where, whether it was just that you were called to me in this moment, or you've been working on, improving your life in certain ways where you're feeling more liberated, but not really sure what that anchor is that's holding you back. Whatever it is, there's a reason why the universe is sending you this task and this lesson at this time. It's really like a break free moment for you. And so your inner child, I'm connecting to your inner child, and they're feeling very, very repressed or suppressed. They are feeling as though they didn't always have a chance to express themselves fully. And maybe that was because you were maturing at a fast rate. Maybe that was because of certain traumas or experiences that made you grow up very fast. But it's like you still never let them come out and play. And so playfulness is huge. Your sacral, if not underactive, or if not blocked, definitely underactive. And so play, dance, get creative, be sexy, embody yourself, allow yourself to feel fiery, allow yourself to explore all the different colors of you. And I'm actually seeing like a chameleon, where a chameleon can go into a different space and then change and adapt very quickly. Allow yourself the luxury of adaptation, because right now you have this invisible pressure on you to not express yourself, to not be vivacious, to not to say that you're not vivacious, you probably really are, and you probably still have a lot of friends who love you, and you're probably still a very creative person, but down deep, there's so much more that you could attain or aspire to, and it's really just becoming more of yourself. So right now, you have these manifestations, and the barrier to that is just fear and resistance. And maybe that inner child of yours who is like, hello, I need an outlet for something. I want to be wild. I want to mess up. I want to make mistakes. I want to try again. I want to dust myself off. I want to wear this hat. I want to wear this thing, I want to be a different role. I want to create. I want to pretend. And you just have to get more comfortable allowing that version of you to come through and accept that version, no matter how it stumbles out or jumps out or dances out of you, okay? And you said that you've been overworking yourself, and you're like, it's making sense. You said, I just realized I saw a cashier yesterday with that ex's name, and I did a double take at the name. Yeah, so it's like little clues start to happen when the universe is trying to make you become aware of something. So I'm really happy that you sat here today and felt inspired to get this energy healing session. Let's get into the actual work of it all. The main energy centers for you, I'm going to say at this time, a lot of it has to deal with like the present and the past, not necessarily the future. And so if we want to break down the chakras, I've actually never explained this on camera before, but if we want to break down the chakras into past, present, and future, the past is going to be the lower three, the present is going to be the heart space, and the future is going to be the top three. And for you, I'm sensing the past and the present right now are the ones that need a little bit more of that healing and that medicine. And as long as we go ahead and start to do the healing process from there, everything in the future will start to align and kind of clear out that past resistance which we are faced with right now, which a lot of that is fear. So with that being said, make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall and straight. You are breathing in, down to the belly and out through the mouth as we go throughout this process. At this time, Celia, I really want you to bring more awareness and attention to your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus, planting your feet on the ground, uncrossing your legs if they are crossed or contorted in some way. Plant your feet on the ground. Feel the solid energy beneath you. Feel the support. Reconnect back to your physical body. What makes you feel strong? What makes you feel stable? And when you're ready to, I want you to go on a bit of a journey and connect with your inner child at this time. For about 10 breaths or so, I want you to journey in with your inner child and just allow them to bring up anything that needs to be brought up. So we don't have to ask any questions. We don't have to try and search for them very hard. The thing about the aspects of yourself is that they really want to be seen, heard, and felt by you. And as long as you're giving them the opportunity to, they will go ahead and do so with ease. So we don't have to strive for anything here. All we have to do is tap in. If it helps you, you can take your hands, you can rub them together, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your belly, on your solar plexus, and connect with them through there. Your time starts now. Take in the last bits of information that you are receiving. And in a few breaths, close out that conversation. You can place your hands back on your lap, palms facing up. We're now going to move up to the heart. It's okay to have emotional release. If you are, you may start to feel that energy is melting from the top of your head all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Good. Take in 2 more deep breaths for me, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Gonna go ahead and close you out. For you, Celia, I would definitely say, I know that you are a spiritual healer, so that means that you're doing this for your business. I'm not sure what kind of modality or spectrum of spirituality you're in and what you do to serve your clients, but something I would suggest if you're looking to invest in yourself further and then offer your clients the best service that you possibly can is the Beyond Balance program. This is a program that I have created based off of my own energy healing techniques that I use to balance my energy centers before I got trained into any sort of modality. And then I incorporated all of the aspects and the healing techniques that I learned through my certifications. So that's Reiki, and that is Native American traditional healing. I often have Reiki healers in this program who've taken Reiki from me or have taken Reiki from someone else, invest in this program, and they are like, wow, like this has so much more than I possibly thought, which is not only good for you, but it's good for inspiring others as well. And as you know, and I know, we're light healers, so it is our mission and our journey to be the brightest light for others so that they can shine in their own light as well. And so if you are looking forward to really taking healing into your own hands, more so than you already are, that is a great process for you to be in. It's only 4 weeks, 30 days. Every single one of the weeks we focus on a different body. So the first week is healing the physical body, emotional body, mental body, and then the spiritual body. This is such a great way for you to understand the subtle energies going on in your own body and then balancing them so that you can manifest a certain outcome. Okay, so I do have that available for you. You can go to the link in my bio if you want to learn more about it. I will also send you a link in your email when this replay comes through so you can check more about it. But I say that to you specifically because there is a lot of work that went into your healing today, specifically for those lower 4 energy centers. And we know that we have to be in a really good space within ourselves to provide for our clients the best. And right now, if you are doing your best to promote for your clients and be there for your clients, but you're realizing there's something that's not necessarily clicking, Beyond Balance can help show you the way. If for any reason you're like, well, maybe not today, I'll wait on it, that's totally fine if you choose to do so. I would at least then for you say, to go to the Authenticity Unleashed masterclass that I have happening next Saturday. That way, it also includes some sort of energetic shifts, whatever way that we can help you maintain the healing work that we're doing today in the session, the better. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for opening up your energy to me and allowing me to work on certain aspects of your energetic field today. And I hope to hear from you again very soon. Let me see. If anyone would like to get onto my list, you absolutely can for a mini Reiki session. I do still have spots available. You can go to the link in my bio, and once you click there, you scroll down, you see mini Reiki session, and just let me know what your area of concern or your manifestation is. I will look into both of them today. Thank you so much. You're very, very welcome. Thank you. Anyone relate to Celia's healing today? So those of you who are just watching, you like to stick around. Maybe you don't want to get a mini Reiki session just yet, so you're just kind of observing. What is something that really stood out to you with Celia's healing session? Was it something that was said as a piece of advice? Was it a certain realization that you made within your own being? Was it something that you were like, you know what, things are kind of clicking for me, and now that this train is rolling, I have a question? Definitely let me know what that is and be specific with it. I love to hear you guys' feedback. I don't always love to just be a talking head on here on live streams or in my content. I really love when you guys engage and give me your feedback and let me know things that really stood out to you. So make sure that you're doing that. I'm going to see if there's anyone else on my list for this moment. Okay, beautiful. Until we have someone else on our list, we're going to go ahead and continue on with our collective healing. Hi, Christiana. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Today's Friday, right? Happy Friday, everyone. Release to restoration. Do you ever do a special, or is anything included in subscribing? So subscribing to here onto TikTok, I would say if you're looking to subscribe or come into my world in something, maybe not subscribing to this TikTok just yet. I do want to create a little bit of a subscription like audience and culture in TikTok, but it's not yet well established. So I would say if you're looking to invest in to get some sort of outcome, then look to one of my offers. That would better serve you than a subscription here on TikTok at this specific time. Right now, I do have a bite-sized version of my Beyond Balance program, and that is a really great introduction to my world as well outside of these mini sessions. I would say that these mini sessions and the bite-sized version of Beyond Balance are the best ways to kind of dip your feet into my world and really allow yourself to come back home to yourself when it comes to energy healing and manifestation. Any sort of masterclass is also a great intro too. And then further investments would include my course programs. So the full-on package for Beyond Balance or even one-on-one mentorship. I will be starting group coaching very soon. I've been a little hush-hush about it. I've had many group coaching offers in the past, and I'm constantly reinventing them, constantly tweaking them and making them the best that I possibly can. So that is coming soon. If anyone is interested in group coaching with me, you can get on a wait list by just DMing me, letting me know that you're interested for when that comes. If you're wanting mentorship, but you don't necessarily want it to be one-on-one just yet. Any other questions that you have for me, go ahead and let me know. For those who have just joined in, hello, my name is Melody Unique. I also go by Mystique Awakening. I am an energy healer and a spiritual mentor, and in today's live stream, we are doing a combination of collective healing as well as one-on-one mini sessions. The collective healing for today is for wealth, prosperity, and luck, so that you're able to align to these energies and experience the abundance that you prefer. For the mini sessions, that comes down to you. So whatever intention you have for a manifestation or an area of concern that you would like to share, you can request a mini session, and we'll do it right here, right now on the live stream. I will tap into your energy, see what imbalances are happening, and help you heal them right here on the spot. Make sure that you're breathing in deep, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Just out of curiosity, anyone else here, an energy healer, spiritual mentor, manifestation coach, any sort of light worker, and you have clients, you have a business, let me know who's here if that is you. So not just if you do it for a hobby or personal growth, but if this is your business, if this is what you do, energy healing or light work in any capacity, let me know. Marcia, can you give me a second session with more intense Reiki? Yeah, are you wanting more like intense plucking and everything like that? Just more potent and powerful? We can definitely make that happen if you choose. Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. And since we already did your reading, it'll just be full of it'll just be full of the Reiki, so that's good. Eloise, I'm starting Reiki level 1 soon. Oh my gosh, yay! Love to hear that. Are you taking it locally, like in person? Are you doing it online? That's so exciting. Person here in Spain. Oh, amazing. So happy for you. Let me know how it goes. Make sure to breathe in nice and deep in through the nose, out through the mouth. Oh, you seem to be manifesting a community out in Spain. Hello, España. Where is everyone from? Whoever's here right now, where are you from? How far have we reached today? That like warms my heart. Whenever I see where you guys are from, I'm like, that's so wild. My intention with my healing business and Reiki in general was always to heal the world one soul at a time. Like if you guys remember me from like back in the OG days, that was like my mission. It still is my mission statement. It's never changed. It's gonna make me cry. That's just so beautiful. That's just very beautiful to know that this kind of healing, this kind of intention, this kind of connection spans so far and so wide. It's like unbelievable to me at sometimes, you know? And it's like, I still, you know, everyone has limiting beliefs, and so I still work on my deep-seated limiting beliefs, and sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough for my community. Sometimes I feel like my messages aren't coming across right, and it's just really nice to see that even in something as simple as a little live stream, that the connection is still there. It's still very real. It's still very powerful, and I love to be able to have a community like you guys to remind me of that. I'm going to make sure that no one is waiting for me on my list real quick. Give me one moment. Just double checking. I won't be on live for that much longer. We're not done yet, but I won't be on live for that much longer. So if you are looking to have a mini Reiki session, make sure that you are jumping on my list as soon as possible so you can have your session here on the live stream. If you do get a mini Reiki session and I'm not on live stream, you still do get a session. It just comes to you afterwards. It just comes to you when I'm able to provide it for you. My username is still the same, Mystique Awakening, like the actual handle of it, but now I just go by Reiki with Melody. That changes all the time. It will continue to change. My Gemini moon will probably be like, okay, well, I don't want to be Reiki with Melody anymore. I want to be this. But at the end of the day, my business name, like my LLC, is Mystique Awakening. So that's never going to be taken away from me. That is mine. Coined it. All right, Marcy, so we're going to do a second session for you. This time it's going to be all intense / like aggressive Reiki. So let me stretch out a little bit. Make sure I can last all 10 minutes. We're going to look at the clock and make sure that we're doing this Reiki for you as intensely as possible. Of course, we're still going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. I see. Gonna go ahead and close you out. That was fun. It's been a minute since I've done like a fast Reiki before. It's been a minute. With that being said, let me see if there's anyone else who is currently on my list. For those of you guys who just tuned in, hello, my name is Melody Unique. I also go by Mystique Awakening. I'm an energy healer and a spiritual mentor. And in today's live stream, we did a collective Reiki for wealth, prosperity, and luck alignment. And if you are still looking forward to receiving all of that juicy goodness, then I suggest that you come to my Authenticity Unleashed Masterclass, because in that masterclass that's happening next Saturday, I show you all of the energetic shifts that you can do by yourself to boost income, to enhance and expand your influence over others in your community, as well as personally and professionally feel fulfilled no matter what action you take or what decision you make. This is a beautiful masterclass for any of you who are entrepreneurs, business owners, or even just classify yourselves as high achievers or even passion project, adventurers. If you're someone who's always on the next move, but you're finding that you're feeling a little bit numb, you're feeling like your reach isn't as much, or you're feeling pretty limited in your finances, this is going to be the best masterclass for you to attend. With that being said, I also just launched my Beyond Balance mini course. So for those of you guys who constantly come onto these live streams, you see me do mini Reiki sessions on people, you hear me suggest to them my 4-week program. This is the same thing, but condensed, much smaller and easily digestible for those of you guys who are just trying to dip your toes into inner peace, into self-healing, and manifesting abundance. So I highly suggest that you try that out. And when you do, let me know how it goes for you. I want to hear your feedback in that. This is the first time that I've condensed that program into something smaller. So I really want to see if it connects to who it's supposed to connect to. But for any other thing that you need me for, I'm all ears. You can always reach out and DM me here on TikTok or even on Instagram, where we can voice memo back and forth if you have any questions about what your goals are, what your challenges and setbacks are, and how you can kind of bridge the gap in between where you are right now and where it is that you want to go. So I love you guys very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.